Hello folks, 2hand Gaming here and welcome back to another 7 Days to Die video. Now, I know I'm a little late to the party, but I'm here nonetheless, and that's what matters, okay? Today is the day we're gonna take a look at the new Alpha 18. Just scrolling through the patch notes makes me drool. So, let's not waste any more time, onto the video. Alright, here we are, Alpha 18. Now the first thing I've noticed when I enter the game is that lighting. Considering that this is nowhere near AAA game, it's pretty damn good. This combined with the new models and textures for pretty much everything really makes the game pretty. For a voxel-based game, that is. Keep in mind that voxel-based games require much more horsepower to run than your average Call of Duty game. Of course, it still stands that this game isn't known for its graphics and optimization anyway. You gotta find your sweet spot in the settings yourself, it's mandatory even. I'm just glad to see Fun Pimps doing something about the looks of this game, since a lot of things are not only added, but changed as well. We will try to follow official patch notes to keep me from going all over the place. Firstly, we will go over some of the changes and the things they added, and then onto the trying out new stuff. First on the list, experience earning and balance. Since majority of experience was gained by killing zombies, they made other roles like builders, miners, gatherers, and so on get lots of experience now too. Now you don't have to go out of your cozy base or a mine just to get those precious levels. Next up, stamina balance. Stamina drain in Alpha 17 was too harsh, so they had some things reworked. Hitting with some, mostly starting tools, is much easier and you don't go out of breath in seconds. Encumbrance drains your stamina much faster, so they added a bunch of mods and features to help you out as well. Next up, changes to block shapes. One thing that I find weird is that this change is not even mentioned in the patch notes, or it's just that I couldn't find it. Anyway, say goodbye to each block shape having its own item slot. All of the shapes are now combined into one. Not just the blocks, but frames, catwalks, fences, sofas, sandbags, glass, beams, ladders, and various other placeables as well. You see, when you equip any of these and hold R, it opens up a radial menu. Up there is a shape option with all the shapes for you to choose. Simply choose your desired shape and exit the menu. It will transform into one you chose. Neat feature, saves bunch of space in the inventory. Next up, optimizations. Now this one is pretty much to debate, but they claim they have done tremendous work on optimizing the game. I do believe them since I can play on 2K resolution now. But I read so much posts where people complain it runs even worse than any other patch. So getting those frames per second is pure luck if you ask me. Occlusion system is a new feature that stops rendering things you aren't watching. In other words, it renders only the things you can see. For example, when you enter a building, everything outdoors is not rendered, to improve your FPS. Neat feature, but sometimes you can actually see world popping in when you move camera too fast. Neat feature nonetheless. Next up, zombie balance. They added a bunch of smaller point of interest that have no or a very small amount of zombies inside. Perfect for when starting a new game. Says here that they sorted a bunch of POIs into tiers so that you know how much resistance you're gonna encounter when questing and exploring in general. Next up, attribute balance. Alpha 17 was pretty bad in terms of attributes and perks. Strength and intelligence were almost forced on everybody, so now they resolved that issue. Every attribute has its own melee and ranged weapon they govern, so you can specialize as much as you want. Also, level requirements are out, so now you can rush to your favorite build as soon as you spawn. They also slowed down leveling process because specializing into one thing can make you overpowered quickly, very early on. Requirements for most perks were lowered, so for example, even mining perks level 3 makes a significant change. Now, we also gain 1 max HP and stamina per level, making attributes nothing to do with it anymore. Next up, gameplay changes. All items now are governed by their own perk trees. Rather than intelligence controlling the quality of most items, now most items have their own perk that increases their quality. For example, shotgun quality you craft depends on your boomstick perk. Rather than having a bunch of different parts to make a gun, all of them are merged into one item called parts. Shotgun parts, pistol parts, tool parts, and so on. Quantity of the parts you need depends on the quality of the item you are making. For example, 3 parts are needed to make a lower quality shotgun, but 15 parts are needed for a great one. Primitive tools and weapons don't need parts to craft. You can also craft items up to blue quality only. Schematics are re-added to the game, but were reworked so that almost everything in the game can be learned to make through them, making you less dependent on intelligence and other perks. Armor rating does not change based on your perks anymore. Even primitive armors like cloth and scrap armor are worth using now. Of course, heavier the armor is, more penalties you get, but most of them can be removed through perks and mods. Encumbrance is much more forgiving, especially in the very early game. It's much easier to get your hands on pocket mods to reduce your encumbrance even more. It's possible to have 0 encumbrance with the no pack mule perk now. You just have to get the right gear. Next up, improvements surrounding death. We don't lose attributes, health and stamina anymore. Instead, we lose experience. Even going into experience deficit if we die too often, forcing you to regain that experience first in order to progress into the level normally. Okay, this one is interesting. If we die during Blood Moon, zombies will stop chasing us. If we get into stealth, that is. If you want to continue fighting, you are free to do so. If you think it's too hard, just stay crouched in your base the whole night. Default difficulty is lowered because zombies got a new speed boost behavior, making them enraged when damaged, increasing their move speed for short duration. Zombie AI is changed to make stealth gameplay even more interesting and viable. Bleeding is less potent now, and armor reduces bleed chance dramatically. So guys, make sure to not run around butt naked. Next up, hit detection and glancing blows. Since previously we needed sniper accuracy to hit zombies in melee, they reworked the hit detection and added swing arc to the weapon so it detects hits along the path of the weapon. Even if you miss with the crosshair, you can still hit enemies along the arc of the weapon swing. This allows us to hit multiple enemies at the same time, for or less damage of course. Melee impact audio has been polished, making your hits much more satisfying. New animations were also polished, making them more fluid and snappy. Next up, dynamic music system. Without going into too much detail, procedurally generated music was added to the game, depending in the situation you are in. Next up, new infection, dysentery and stun changes. Infection is much more easier to contract now if you have lower health. It's also made into percentages that increase slowly over time, making you progress stages as it increases, each stage giving you worse and worse side effects. Antibiotics and other curing items slowly cure percentage of the infection instead of outright curing you instantly. All foods except canned now have a chance to contract food poisoning, even the ones you cook, making you throw up and lose most of your food consumed. Even boiled water has a chance to cause dysentery now, but nothing much has changed. It just makes you poop violently and lose a bunch of water in the process. Armor now greatly reduces stun chance. Next up, high definition icons. As you can see, almost all items now have brand new HD icons, making them nice and shiny, also making items easier to tell apart. Next up, books and schematics. They have now added 16 new book sets to the game, with total of 112 new books. Reading these will unlock unique perks and skills, but completing a set unlocks a book series perk. Next up, new weapons. Oh boy, now we got to the fun part. They have added 20 new weapons to the game. Let's get over each one, shall we? Spears, junk turrets, stun batons, baseball bat, various sledgehammers, M60, various knuckles, double barrel shotgun, various explosives, various bows, and various ammunition. Thrown items like grenades and such have much better physics now, making them much easier to use, especially in multiplayer because there were many server-side issues. Next up, new terrain blending and random world generator. This alpha brings very polished way of generating new maps. Mountains were generated very poorly before to the point where there were just large hills. Well, it's much better now. There are actual mountains without point of interest weirdly sticking out, and they have brand new textures, so you know what you're looking at. Water is seamlessly blended with the terrain as well. Now you can even find small puddles in small pits. As you can see, terrain blends very smoothly all throughout. Though keep in mind that some AMD users could experience weird glitches. Next up, point of interest locations. They have added a lot of brand new locations, 101 to be exact, in every quest tier difficulty. A lot of older houses and locations like army camps, fire stations, fast foods and such are made more modern. That means that even they now have point of entry, a long journey filled with traps and zombies, and a loot room. Love those. Every house feels like an adventure on its own. Reflections, nothing much about them. The reflections are also improved and should give a few more frames per second. Next up, new AI, animals and zombies. This alpha brings Coyote and Mountain Lion to the game. Watch yourself around lions because they have a leap ability just like spider zombies. But the good thing they can't climb walls though. Demolition zombie was also added, a very big guy similar to biker zombie, but addition to the strapped explosives around its chest. If you shoot the explosive, it starts to beep faster and faster, eventually exploding if the zombie wasn't killed, making tons of block damage. New zombie rage mode was added as well. Like I said before, when damaged, zombies have big chance to start moving faster for a short period, adding more variety to the combat. Sense sounds are returned, making enemies make noise when they hear something and start investigating. They also don't rush directly towards you if they hear something, but rather pick up a spot close to you and follow a trail you leave behind. Some enemies sometimes flee when injured, mostly animals. Zombies, bears and wolves can be seen fighting now. Also, zombies can ragdoll when they fall. Now it's easier to pick up where sleepers are because their volume trigger was improved. They should be much louder now. Next up, vehicles. Vehicles are made easier to operate now. Tires and gyro rotor can be seen moving now. Vehicles fall more accurately and players can take damage from it. Colliding with the world is much more accurate. Hopping with two-wheelers lift front tire more so you can get over stuff more easily. User interface was also improved. Next up, mining overhaul. Mining has been overhauled again, making ores much easier to find. Surface ore is back, with 3D boulders sticking out of the ground, identifying where matching ore can be found below. Each boulder has its own unique look to it, so you know exactly what you're looking for from the distance. Next up, server administration. This one is way out of my league to explain, so I'll just show you all the new stuff for those server owners out there. I never owned one, so I have no idea what any of them do. Next up, modding support. Finally, some love for the modders. Without getting into too much detail, modders can make content much easier now, and here are the changes. Again, never made a mod in my life, so I won't even try explaining. Next up, lots of things. No, seriously. It just says what they added, changed and fixed in the game. Everything in one big list. I'll go slowly over them, feel free to pause and read. Alright, that's the end. It's time we go into free roam and start messing with the new stuff. Old school, baby. Here we are, found a nice, flat, cozy place to conduct our research on. Now the one thing I found out while searching for this place is when I press Shift and God mode key, I go forward, as you can see. It's much better than to just fly around. Alright, enough with the time wasting. Let's go to the creative mode and let's see what they added firsthand. Machete, wooden club, cane, baseball bat. Here we go. Stun baton, spear. Let's just go to the steel spear. Steel sledgehammer. Nice. Knuckles. Let's see. Steel knuckles. Oh. About to get attacked. Oh. Perfect candidate to test these weapons out. Let's start with the stun baton because I don't think it's that lethal. Alright. Where's the electricity? Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, see? It's much faster now. He's pissed. Yeah. You did. What? Hey, hear that? That's the new music. It's cool. I was getting attacked and the music kicked in. Alright, let's spawn some enemies. Arlene! Let's see how these knuckles work. Oh man. She's getting her ass kicked. Wow. Melee is viable now. Darlene, you get the spear. Come here. Ooh. Wow, look at the range on that. Nice. Now, the spear also has its alternative mode, which is being thrown. And I just missed completely. Nice. It can be also picked up and thrown again. Come on. Oh, come on. Just stay still. Oh, come on, just... Oh, man. Spear being thrown deals much more damage. All right, you get the bat. Oh, I love that sound. Listen to that. I can't wait to whack things with this. Here's our next guest. It's time for the sledgehammer. I mean, nothing much has changed with the sledgehammer. It just has a new model. Double barrel shotgun. Pump shotgun, hunting rifle, marksman rifle. Okay, that's the same. M60. That's a new thing. Primitive bow. We had that. Wooden bow. We didn't have that. Compound. Iron crossbow, compound crossbow, nice. Junk turret. Now, there are also multiple new ammo types. As you can see, 9mm, HP 9mm. I think that's hollow point. AP round, ammo penetration. So I'll take that one as well. As you can see, the... Oh, in the middle of talking. So rude. Where was I? Guns and bullets, of course. So this is the regular 9mm ammo. Range damage 32, block damage 7, hollow point, range damage 41, but target armor 100% plus, which means you gotta shoot guys with no armor on. Also block damage is lower. Now this one is armor penetration. Range damage also 32, target armor minus 20, which means this is the ammo for army guys, for a biker, that new demolition guy, and so on. Magnum has its own ammo types and rifles as well, as you can see. Oh, also shotgun shells. Shell, shotgun slug, and shotgun... Wait, what is that? Shotgun. Shotgun breaching slug. All right. Door/wood damage plus 1000. Okay, so this is a shotgun ammo for a SWAT team. Now, this machine gun is a brand new beast, so let's just put these bullets on and let's spawn a... Where is it? Biker? Feral. Yeah, we'll do feral. Hello, dude. He is still alive. Wow, dude. Well, he is a feral after all. Let's try, where is it? Zombie soldier feral. Let's do that one. Hello. I guess it penetrates? I'm not really sure. Anyway, let's just spawn 25 of zombie Arlene. Nice, as you can see, my FPS is pretty good. Wow, they walk so synchronized. All right, let's do this. So satisfying. Oh man. Oh, whoa. Oh, this one is running. Put the bullets. Put the bullets. Come on. Whew. Look at the spirit in this one. All right. Time for a new shotgun. Double-barreled one. Oh man. So I shot one and I still got one in the chamber. It's safe to say that this shotgun is pretty good. Oh my god, I forgot to turn off the 25 multiplayer. I still have like 40 FPS. Dude, that's like 50 zombies in front of me. Let's see how fast this shotgun can shoot. Pretty fast. But we lose a lot of accuracy. You know what? I don't have enough bullets, so let me just kill all. Oh, so close, but so far away. Arrows and bolts, that's pretty much the same. Now, let's shoot some zombie bows. This is a... what is this? Wooden bow. That's a second tier in the middle. I mean, it's a bow. And I'm pretty bad at shooting it. Go figures. Reload animation needs a more polish. But it's pretty good. I like it. Now this is something new. Compound crossbow. Oh man. The reload animation is polished, so let's just... that's pretty much insta-kill if shot in the head. If only I could shoot something. Junk turret. Now this one is a weapon and a turret. As you can see, I can shoot it, but I can also, with the right click, place it on the ground. But if I get too far away, it deactivates, as you can see. When I get close, it activates. You can also have one at a time. So if you put another junk turret, see? This one deactivates and this one activates. Anyway, let's spawn someone. Zombie Joe. Come here. Also, it has a fairly small range, as you can see. Come here. Wow, that's pretty inaccurate. But it's first tier turret and it's much easier to obtain than other ones. Okay, ammo, arrows. Oh, there we go. Contact grenade. And also regular grenade and timed charge. Alright, let's check these out. This is a contact grenade. Now, a screamer. Left click, I just throw it regularly. See? It's much easier to throw things. The physics are much better, as you can see. But I didn't pull the pin, so I gotta press the right click and hold the left click. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's pretty much instant. There's another grenade right here. Let's see. Does it explode? Yep, it explodes if it hits anything. It doesn't have to be a zombie. Ground will suffice as well. Now let's test this on 20 cheerleaders. Hello. Oh man. It is so damn good. All right, 20 Darlenes, and this is grenade regular. Let's just toss a few. After about 3 seconds, it should explode. Nice. Okay, next up, timed charge. Left click. Oh, there we go. Oh man. Oh man. It's pretty weak because this is an explosive for blocks, as you can see. Explosion damage 600, block damage 3000. Now this thing is used for bases, not killing folks. All right, here's a block, 2 blocks. I think I woke up the neighborhood. Dude, this is a wood, and it can't break wood? What? All right, that's pretty bad if you ask me. Clothing, ooh, ghillie suit. All right, these are dyed, so I'm gonna take the dye off. Ooh, check this thing out. All right, let's test this thing out. It's pretty cool, don't you think? I'm pretty blended in. If only we could lay on ground. That would be so good. So I think that's it, but it's not. Gotcha there. See this little icon? Dev blocks on. There we go. Now we should have some dev blocks. What is this? This thing doesn't have a icon. Tactical assault rifle. Oh, this is a new gun they haven't released yet. I think it fires regular rifle ammo. Let's check this thing out. Ooh, look at that. Let me check it out of third person perspective. It's pretty cool looking. So it shoots like an AK. Doesn't have any sounds. You know what? I like this gun. Simply because the recoil is much lower than AK. It's much more stable. Let's do a quick comparison. I mean, I don't know, maybe my brain is just playing tricks on me. Now, speaking of mind tricks, zombie demolition, I almost forgot that one. Oh my god, 25 of them. Never mind, we gotta test this gun out, shall we? Man, that guy is big. Look at the muscles. You know who this reminds me of? Mutants from Fallout universe. See? Almost the same, like they copied them. Oh well, it's time to test the gun out. Oh man. Dude, that damage. I almost died. And the road is gone. I think they gotta lower that down a little bit, don't you think? All right, let's see how much this guy can eat bullets without exploding. Wow, this guy is tough. Come on, die already. Dude, it's like 30 bullets to the head. Oh man, guys, prepare to get blown away, literally. I don't have time for this. Nope. I thought this was gonna go much better. Rip. All right, it's time to check out the new animals. Animal Coyote. Hello. Damn, he's cute. Okay, so I have the AI turned off. I'm gonna turn on. Oh, it attacks. Oh my god. Oh, that's a wild dog. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh man. It's quite strong. Doubt it's stronger than wolf though. Okay, so the game has all kinds of wolves. It has coyote, it has a wolf, it has a dire wolf. But now they added a big cat. A mountain lion. Oh, hello there. The textures are nice. Look at that. Wow. So muscly. All right, let's try to defeat this beast once and for all. Hello. Oh, she's fast, but the running animation is weird. Hello. It's janky and it's wrong. Oh my god, it just leaped. Nice. Okay, she's very strong. I don't want to die. Okay, point taken. Do not underestimate this big cat. Testing wooden bow with iron arrows. Stay still. Okay, 1 shot. 2 shots. 3 shots. Okay, don't leap on me. Oh. She's leaping and running away, but... Come on. Run away. What are you doing? Damn, this lion is so weird. Oh. Oh, it's coming back. How many shots did I fire? 3, 4? I lost count. Anyway, this is one tough cat. Be aware. Oh, there we go. Paintbrush, super wrench, super digger, instant death pistol, dev, hammer of God, fool's cap, I'm sorry, rocket boots, ooh, cool loot shades, dev jetpack, pimp mining helmet, what, ring of fire, plot armor, dude, 72%, never mind, full respec, Note to testers, this spawns an assortment of dev items. Note to self, remove from entity classes for release candidates. Guess you didn't do it. Electricity test note. Spawns an assortment of electrical installations. What is this? Dev terrain remove tool. Terrain add tool. I gotta test this one out first, because if I think this is what it is, it's pretty good. Look at this. You can spawn terrain now. Oh my goodness. Check this out. I mean, I'm holding the left click and it's just building up. Let's see how it builds from the sides. Oh, I think I get it now. This is the tool for making mountains. Ha! Now that's a mountain. So if this tool adds terrain, this tool removes it. Okay. Oh. Shouldn't have done that. Now my beautiful mountain is no more. Can I drill through the ground now? Yes, I can. Wow, now this thing opens up a lot of possibilities. Wait a second. Physics active. What? Can I turn off the physics? Okay, we have 2 spikes here, so the physics are active now. Let's just delete this. Yep, it falls down. As expected. All right, now let's disable the physics. Dude, check this thing out. Now you can have flying bases and structures. Again, lots of possibilities are opened with this. Fool's cap. Did I just applied a cap to my arm? Rocket boots. Let's wear those. Cool loot shades. Pimp mining helmet. I'll wear that. Ring of fire. Ooh. Plot armor. Full respec. I don't have any perks, so this is gonna be... Wait, what? What? Did I die? Never mind, I guess. Okay. This thing... What is this thing? Oh my god, my inventory is full with electronics, just like the item says. What is this? Oh my goodness. These sounds, why did they put them? Okay, so this mining helmet doesn't do anything, and neither does these cool new loot shades. Plot armor, it's just a plot armor. I can't put this jetpack on anything. I tried it on chest, legs, and head. Good thing we got these rocket boots. Oh my god! Dude! It's like GTA San Andreas jumping cheats. Do I get fall damage? Yep, I do. But I think it's safe to jump on the flat surface. Yep, we don't get any damage. Okay, what do we have here? Super wrench, melee damage, holy moly, block damage.
Now that's a lot of damage!
It's one shot block, one shot kill. But it's a melee item. What is this? Super digger. Check the speed on this. Nah, it's pretty fast, but not fast as this thing. Anyway, insta death tool. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. And this is Hammer of God, Ragnarok. Also one-shot blocks. Alright, the last thing, paintbrush. I gotta check this one thing I saw on Reddit. If you take the beer cooler texture, as you can see, you can make wonders. You don't need any light. Check this thing out, man. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at this guy. He's in heaven now. These things don't fit together. But in my world, they do. Terrain modeling tool. I didn't see this one. Oh man. These are terrain tools, but combined into one item. This is even better. Great, so left click adds things and right click deletes things. Oh, it can't go through buildings, it just goes through terrain. As the name implies, it's only a terrain tool. Alright, anything else? A bunch of books and no new mods. I think that's it. Wait, what? Oh, the Ring of Fire. Now I get it. It's pretty strong. Alright, excuse my poor textured guy, but I think that's it for this video. There are a lot of cool new things and tools to play with, and I can't wait to play this game as it is intended to. And of course, bring you on to the journey with me. Yet again, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, I would appreciate if you leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and if you want to support the channel even further, my Patreon link is in the description. That is all from me. Until the next time, stay safe.